On the air, episode 102.
Little Tommy's down there somewhere. The Sully Band, great to see you guys. And of course, our live studio audience, give yourselves a hand. Wow, very exciting. Hey, welcome you guys. It's so great to see you.
Live audience.
If I could only see you.
And it's episode 102. Episode 102. Congratulations to all of us.
This is very exciting. Is this left over from Breaking and Entering concert?
I think these are everyone left at the belly up.
What the heck is this? I mean, honestly. So this is for the family.
Yes.
Where's the big bag of cash?
You know what? That's coming.
It's in the back room.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This place isn't safe for that. I can tell you, we had such a great time there at the belly up, didn't we, guys?
Oh, yes.
I think April was the best.
By far.
I think Mark was marginal that night, but other than that, it was a great show, sold out.
Yes.
The best part of the night for me was you reading the letter.
Wow, thank you.
Well, honestly, it was fantastic, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house. It was kind of messed up. Thanks, appreciate that. No, but it really was. It came from the heart, and the letter was unbelievable. And in case you missed it,
well, that means this is the letter of the family we're going to help next weekend.
Right, exactly right.
Yeah.
This is the Breaking and Entering family.
Yes.
Are they watching? I mean,
no.
You sure?
I have a family member helping me throughout this.
Okay.
And so they're, turning off the televisions. They're, keeping them inside. I already did a drive-by reconnaissance.
That's just weird.
And they took them out. They took them out of the house so I can drive by and take a look at everything.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. That's how we did in Chula Vista growing up in the
when you
70s.
originally when you originally were breaking and entering into your teens. Very good. Listen, if you didn't get a chance to go to the belly up, it was a really special night. Yeah. And it was a great kickoff, and I hope we do that every year.
Yeah. Thank you to the Sully Band. Thank you to the Sully Band.
Here, because of our great crew here at Loft 100 Studios, here is a recap of the belly up night and a reading of the letter. Check this out. Wow.
Come on, the dudes, come on, let's do it.
We can bring up the lights. We're gonna get serious for about 5 minutes. So this is the reason why we're here tonight. I'm going to read the letter of the family we're going to help on Saturday morning, December 10th on KUSI, and I think a lot of you will help me that day. Dear little Tommy, thank you for all that you do with Breaking and Entering Christmas. This is a story about a young married couple that absolutely loved each other. Their children were everything to them. As many others recently, they struggled with inflation and the paying of their bills and rent. They fell behind, which is very normal, but the husband didn't let that break him and worked hard to provide for his family while falling deeper and deeper in the hole. A few days ago, the husband was working late at night and called his wife and said he's on his way home and he's able to go to the grocery store to get food for the family. His wife said he sounded so happy and proud. A few minutes later, the husband had some car trouble and called his wife back saying he's on the 15 freeway and is going to walk to Miramar Boulevard to the nearest gas station. That was the last time she would hear his voice. The next time her phone rang was from the highway patrol, saying her husband was hit by an alleged drunk driver and died. She fell to her knees and screamed. And then the writer says, "Here's why I'm writing you, Tommy, because it's hard to believe what happens next. their landlord evicted the family 3 days after the husband died. They were kicked out regardless that their daddy just died. The mom, she's now raising 4 children on her own. With the shock of losing her husband, she is now put in the position to find a home for her children. Right now, they're living at her mom's, grandma's house. This family had nothing before their dad died, and now they are lost and uncertain of their future. Then it goes on to say stuff about the family. And then it says, can you help? Can we help? Yes. And we're gonna give this mom a break, right? We're gonna give this mom a new beginning. Because right now, I know she's laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering what she's gonna do. And we're gonna be there and spread the San Diego spirit, right?
Wow. Pretty special stuff. How many letters did you get this year?
A whole stack. I received.
Did you go through all of them? Every single one?
I read every single one of them.
I would have stopped at that one. That's like number 3. Sorry, I'm done.
I actually did stop at it, and then I put it away, and then read the others to see if it would beat it. But what we do, because of the Sully Band, because of the Belly Up, raising all that money, we are able to help about 40 families. 50
Okay,
families.
so Mary Bird Godwin is our, I don't know where Mary is. Oh, here she is. So Mary Bird Godwin is our Chief Marketing Officer, and of course you've seen her on television before. She's the dead mother of the band. What are the final numbers, kiddo?
Over 13,000, 1,153
dollars cash?
Yes,
Cash,
dollars.
cash.
Yes.
On top of the stuff.
So it's from ticket sales, merch sales, because we donated all the Sully Band merch sales to this cause.
Yeah.
People donated cash along with all the toys. And then we had a very special treat, which is Philip, this gentleman sitting right next to me,
Joanna,
Philip Curtis,
his wife.
and Joanna, his wife. They donated 2 front row or 5th row Eagles tickets, VIP tickets to a show in May for an auction that we did that night. And Jason Ostel and Tommy auctioned off the 2 tickets to raise $8,000 to take our total to over $13,000.
Well done, guys.
Thank you,
you know
Philip.
what?
And thank you for your support of the event. Because I understand you bought 100 tickets or so and started handing them out, and you can sort of see the people in it. We had almost 600 people in that, right? They only hold 600
Close to
people.
600, yep.
I grew up with Philip Curtis. If he didn't donate those tickets, he probably would have given them to me. So I don't know how I feel about this.
All right, well done. Well, thank you, Mayor. I appreciate that. It was an unbelievable event. We'll do it again next year.
We
Sully
have
Entertainment Group, Loft 100 agrees to sponsor it in perpetuity. So you got to sponsor again next year, and I'm really excited about next Saturday.
Saturday, December 10th, KUSI, starting at 6 a.m. Please watch. Now, today's show, we have a musical guest coming up. I don't want to say her name yet, but I want to bring
she's super
out...
famous, and I'm super glad she's here, and I can't wait to hear her, because I've seen her a bazillion times.
Oh, yeah. I will not say Makayla Phillips' name.
Yeah, that's right. Makayla Phillips is... Where is she?
She's back there, but she's going to sing in a second.
Is she here?
Yes, but I want to bring out the guests so the guests can enjoy Makayla.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
This
will be good.
Our very first guest, I love this dude, and I love what he did recently for Castle Park High School. From One More Win and from Star 94.1, Jesse Lozano.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. One more. Once again. Jesse, give me finger pistol. Come on, buddy. Give me finger down.
I'm recording my wife.
Yeah, Tommy, that's her wife. That's his wife.
She is the most supportive wife ever and has recorded me walking out so many times that I felt like I needed to record her once.
That's good.
That's it.
Fantastic.
It's Natalie
Natalie's
My
Lozano.
wife, Natalie.
Natalie's great.
And now we have footage of me walking in, recording you instead of you recording me as I'm walking
We
in.
played a Natalie party one time, didn't we?
Yes.
We did a fundraiser. It was super fun.
Yeah.
How are you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are I mean, there's a mic
Jesse
right
over
here.
here,
What, the shorts didn't come with the outfit this time?
Well, last night I was trying on outfits, and I did have the perfect holiday outfit with matching shorts, and I'm not going to lie to you, legs are a little white right now.
Oh.
Little white right now. Little ashy and white. It's
Why didn't
kind
you
of
use
the
some
double.
bronzer? like you normally do.
I could use something. I need to use what you use. I was looking at you right now, Tommy, in the TV. You got some sort of makeup on.
Yes,
Hook
I
me
do.
up.
You know, I know I'm flawless, but I do
are flawless.
use a little bit of makeup.
What's the word that comes to mind when you think of Little Tommy?
Makeup.
Flawless.
Hey,
Mac
but
products.
Jesse, in a second, we're going to hear Makayla Phillips sing.
Yes.
And I can't wait for you to hear it. And I want to talk to you about.
Do you know who else has heard
I want to talk to you
Makayla
about
Phillips?
Castle Park High School, what you did.
Do you know who else has heard Makayla Phillips sing?
Who?
Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah?
Along with a ton of other like major artists. So very good stuff. All right, listen, we want to start featuring some San Diego small business. I'm such a crusader for San Diego small business, and we thought we would introduce you little by little to some of the places we hang out.
Yes.
So there'll be several pizza and taco places because that's all me and Tommy do.
Good.
But as many of you have written, I've been getting in shape at this place called the Boxing Club. And what's interesting is the Boxing Club's been around San Diego for years. I was an investor in the original Boxing Club.
I went to the original. I was just going to
the
tell
one
you.
with the red, with the
Convoy.
over by our studios,
Right.
right? That's why we went, because it was right by the studios.
Some of the best shape I've ever been in.
Yeah,
20
exactly.
Years ago.
So I started training with this kid named Dylan Lara, who's an up and comer. But the owner, and I'll let you introduce, because we have him here today, because I want you guys to check it out, and you'll understand why we got the Boxing Club, because the next two guests kind of interchange.
And I practiced his name. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Boxing Club, Artem Sharoshkin.
Ooh. Sharoshkin. Yeah. Sharoshkin.
This is so cool.
That was Steve Dillard, Leonard Skinner, Huey Lewis, the Righteous Brothers, of course, Jimmy Buffett. Give him a hand up there. Yeah.
I got a question real quick. Artem, do you wake up at 4 a.m. and drink raw eggs?
Oh, I do not. I do not. No,
You don't?
I definitely don't.
You don't do that?
No.
Knew that was a
Maybe back when I was used to compete, yeah. Something like that.
Do you chase chickens around?
Not anymore, not anymore.
But you know what? This place is not just a fitness place, and we'll show a little thing here later in the program. But it's like a piece of art. You've designed. Remember the old Boxing Club?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look like this.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, in fact, the art district in Los Angeles is chatting these guys up about moving a boxing club up there because it's this sort of work of art type place. I mean, when you get inside there, it's not just a work of art. It's more like nausea and vomiting.
Yeah, I was going to say. And hanging bags that you can't avoid.
With some pretty art.
But
around
it's amazing. There's this hand-painted mural the size of one wall in our studio of Muhammad Ali. I mean, and it's insanity. No, you'll see it. You'll see it coming up. So happy to have Artem. And there's a reason you're here because of our next guest.
Oh, yeah. I love this next guest. He does a lot for the community. He is a legend. His dad was a legend. From ABC Youth Foundation, the legendary Billy Moore.
You know who his dad was?
Archie.
You remember the famous Archie Moore, the boxer?
Yes.
Unbelievable. When I saw you in the crowd the other day.
Well, it's I enjoyed being in the crowd, and I'm kind of fooled right now
Why is that?
because of that letter,
Yeah, right?
Oh, man.
and I think that we're here to.
See, it got him too. Like this is what the audience was like on Wednesday. It gets you right in the back of the jaw, doesn't it? It's amazing.
Oh, man.
We were talking outside a while ago,
Yeah.
and one of the things that we have to get across to one another, we have to learn how to share love with one another. And for that landlord to,
Yeah.
that's, but we can't just, this can't just be a one-stand thing. We talk about this here, we give this here. There are kids that has to be raised. Our kids are in trouble in this country, and it's because of bull BS that goes on like that. And
I told Tommy we should do a show on that guy.
Yeah.
The landlord.
thank you.
Sorry. Remember, remember
Love you, Billy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, Billy. You're
didn't want you
absolutely
to
right.
cry.
Because it wasn't bad enough
Man, it just,
that they lose their dad, who is proud
Right.
to be able to provide groceries for the family. Did you catch that
Yeah,
piece of it?
yeah.
I mean, his wife said he was so happy, he's so proud. And then you got this landlord that is just, man, I think the biggest issue for me when I hear that is, man, I wish there was a way for people to reach out ahead of time. Like a better way, kind of like the way you did the first thing, like the platform on the air with you and Jeff and Jer. Okay, and you reached out, somebody called up, said, man, I don't need much, I just need a job. And a bunch of listeners call up. So I say we make this the platform. If you're in trouble, contact us. I mean, we tend to help.
Amen.
And we will help.
Amen.
And I think that's what we do here.
And that's exactly what we're going to do and what Jesse does. You know what? Jesse Lozano, we're going to talk about this a little later, but he helped out some people who I love down at Castle Park High School, but we'll talk about that later.
Thank you, buddy.
But I love this guy.
It's just the same thought as that. Yeah,
Yes.
it really is.
So,
Can I read some reviews real
Yes.
quick? Where's my reviews? Oh, I can't find them. Dang it.
Right
I'll
here.
find them later. Do you have the reviews? Let me read a couple reviews.
Right here.
Are these
This is
Yelp
what
reviews?
Simon Cowell said.
Oh. Ooh.
You've got amazing present and great confidence. And I said, enough about me. What do you think about me? Luke Bryan. She is the next Ariana Grande. Katy Perry. I literally shaved my legs last night. I have to reshave them after your singing because I grew chill bumps all over my body. That's weird and awkward. Lionel Richie, you're a star. I just have to tell you this. You're on your way to somewhere in the stars. Say hi to.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Makayla Phillips. Hi, Makayla.
Hey.
Hey, let's hear a song.
How did that feel, by the way?
Honestly, there's no words. I mean, when Lionel Richie's telling you you're a star, you should probably take that and run with it.
Were you present in the moment? I know so many times that when I've been on stage, and it's like, they said something great, but it was just so...
I don't remember anything. Everything you said is news to me.
Yeah, that's good. I'm using this on our website, by the way. This will be on Sully Band by tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
I want to hear you sing, Makayla. I think you're one of the best singers ever.
Can you knock some out?
thank
Can you knock some out for us?
Yeah, let me give you an original. You
All right.
ready?
Yes, let's do it.
I got you twisted like a Twizzler out your mind. I'm looking good enough to buy. Ow! And you already know I'm candy for your eyes. You don't wanna see me with other guys. This pillow could be warmer if I had you. And you know that I want you, what you started for. Hey, boy, I'm grabbing my lips like candy. I'm your fantasy. I know you want me like what you see. Know you're obsessed with me. You don't need to lie. Ow, I could be sweet or sour. I'll let you decide. Whatever you want, boy, we can try. Ooh, you can try to run, but baby, don't you hide. Just like those candy hearts be mine. This pillow could be warmer if I had you. And you know that I want you, what you started for. Hey, boy, I'm grabbing. That looks like candy. I'm your fantasy. I know you want me like what you see. Know you're obsessed with me. You know
time here? All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. Can you believe her?
Love the shades. Where did those come from?
I saw her on stage. I thought I'd put on Rusty.
Inspired.
Come
I
on.
love it.
Makayla.
I fastened myself in my inside voice that I sound like that on stage. So great to see.
Yes.
Here, grab this mic here real quick.
Makayla Phillips featuring April Leslie on the dance floor.
All right, give us a few. On the air is on the air. Stand by.
That's how they do it. Okay.
All right, come on. You can't teach that.
There it is.
Makayla's still learning too.
Nailed
I can
it.
tell. We're all learning. Okay. All right.
Lips Like Candy, that's an original?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Hey, does anyone here know of anyone that may be hosting a morning radio show here in San Diego? Maybe someone like at iHeart that does a show.
How do we get, how do we, listen, this
How do
is a
we-
good thing. From a talk radio guy,
Yeah.
how do they get on the music director's radar?
You know what?
Because she
I
used to
don't
be on
know.
the radio every day.
This is what I know. It's changed a lot over the years. Back in the day, it was a lot of steak dinners. Now,
That was called payola. That's why you have
that's
to sign
right. So
something
it's
every day.
changed a lot. Now it's just good relationships, I guess, with the radio station. What I see winning, what I see as the door into the music industry without all that
Is this show.
Views.
is this show and views. If your online footprint musically has already started, if you've built your audience from your bedroom and now you're just getting your stuff out there, usually that is what gets you into the radio station on the air is kind of that built-in fan base, which I know you have.
So,
Hey, I'll take a steak dinner.
She wants a steak dinner. She likes the old school.
by the way, it was the other way around back then.
Yes.
Okay, here's my question. So how do you do your social media? I mean, how does that work? Because I heard a really interesting interview this morning on DSC about, he was talking to one of the Wayans brothers. And they said, hey, you got a big production company. You guys have, he goes, without distribution, you have nothing. You just have a bunch of content. And I can tell you, we went through years about that before we got on kind of the radar. For you, how did you get on the radar? Because that's the toughest part. You create something, and you put it on a website and say, okay, now what, right?
Listen, I'm still learning. I mean, I don't think anybody will ever really be able to learn the industry. I mean, you can't sell CDs anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. It's all Spotify and streaming and whatever. But
By the way, she's 20 years old.
Is there a secret?
way.
But is there a secret sauce to that?
I mean, TikTok is the sauce nowadays.
And
Oh, that is a T-shirt.
Let me give you a
That's a
compliment.
T-shirt for Jesse.
Oh, it is. I already
Hey,
And a matching pantsuit.
I want my
pretty sure.
royalties. TikTok is the sauce nowadays for sure. I mean, it's all social media: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and it's difficult. It's definitely difficult.
Let me give you a quick compliment on that because this is like my 10th show hosting with Sully and Tommy, and I've seen a
Just
lot
had
of
to get
performers
that in there,
here.
didn't you?
At least.
He wants the robe. He wants the robe.
The robe was engraved. Come on, I get a robe. You know, I have seen many artists come on this stage and perform. Nobody owned looking at the camera like you just did. And I
Like a pro.
believe that to me is the new school. And the reason why is because Makayla probably started her music career in front of her phone or in front of her computer. And so looking at the camera is the most normal way probably for you to perform, as opposed to my buddy Sully, who you waited a couple
stands
years
there
to start your
like a
music
lump.
career and maybe But that's the thing. I really find that
The only 61-year-old with a new record deal.
yeah, you did text me that, so I'm allowed to bring that up, right? You did say that. I think that was the headline. But yeah, so the compliment is that you really look, way ahead of your skill level, probably because you already have this really comfortable sense around a camera, around showcasing yourself, because that is how musicians get out there now.
Well, congratulations, Makayla. Nothing but success for you. You're going to see her 2 more times in the program. I didn't know that.
Please.
Let's hear you do that.
Let's do it.
Let's start. We got a million questions. I'll let you go first because you
I have a question for Artem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of coaching and teaching this young man, Sully, right?
Not myself, but one of our coaches does. Yeah,
He's
kicks his
teaching me
butt
in
every day.
business, though. He teaches me in
So how's that going?
Well, I see him sweating there. Like he said, he's like borderline fainting there every day, cursing me out. But at the same time, it's like a love-hate relationship. That we have.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because as artistic as it looks. In fact, here, Darren, can you roll this? You should see this place. I want to show you guys this. Not me.
Okay.
Who's that? Who's that?
Come on, baby.
On the boat.
On a Bosu. Come on.
Come on.
Can't teach that.
That was good. That's good
created-
combos. Yeah.
How many locations do you have?
We have 3 currently, 2 in development.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And plus the LA thing. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? I mean, if you see it like that, I mean, have you ever seen even a word? It's like next level. I think that's what that's what the young kids say,
Is it supposed to feel
babe.
luxurious? Are we supposed to feel?
Yeah, right until you walk in the door.
As
and
we
then-
say, it's like grit meets luxury. That's kind of our.
It means luxury. I like
Yeah.
that.
Wow. And what I love about Billy Moore, when I talk to you about ABC Youth Foundation and boxing, and I think I asked you once, hey, how do you teach the kids boxing? You go, Tommy, I don't. I teach them how to be a man. And you teach them about life before boxing.
We teach our youngsters. Our kids are in trouble. And we see all the glitz and the glamour and all of that stuff, but our kids are in trouble. Our kids are the future of this country. And we have to teach our kids how to step up in life, put their best foot forward, without cowardice, but with courage and dignity. And as I stated a while ago, there's something that a lot of people think this. Let me say something, Tommy, before I go too much further. I haven't been some kind of choir boy. I'm not a choir boy. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made enough mistakes to know how to help our youngsters.
All right, stay right there. We're gonna bring that home. We're gonna wrap it up in a bow here. Billy Moore, Artem Sharoshkin from the Boxing Club, Jesse Lozano, Makayla Phillips. On the air's on the air. We'll see you in a second.
I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Won't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. No, I have nothing if I don't have you.
Wow. Come on. Wow. You can't teach that.
I've seen some of the best performances being
can't
on your
teach
show,
that.
dude.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you
thank
for
you.
always providing this.
Rambling, gambling, man.
Really good. Oh yeah, all of it.
Gambling man.
And Makayla, seriously, what the?
Nice job.
Seriously.
You're right.
Billy, you were
Jeez.
talking about our youth, and you were talking about how we're in a little bit of trouble here. Talk about Anybody Can, and talk about what you guys are doing.
Before I do that, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What do you guys know about Big Mama Thornton?
Oh, hound dog.
My dad was her manager.
Really?
I think we have a poster up there.
Yeah, there's a poster right back
Yeah,
there.
there's a poster up here.
I saw it. But
That was my idea, by the way.
okay.
I gotta hitch my way into the Moore family somehow.
Of credit.
Yeah. But no, in 1957, my dad met with President Eisenhower. He said that, and this letter is documented, he said that the United States is headed for a gang and a drug epidemic. He said if we would go into prevention, and I hope what I'm saying doesn't just go from one ear and out the other, and then we forget it. If we would go into prevention, we could save billions of dollars and millions of lives. We didn't do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say nobody's listening.
All we went into was let them get in trouble and we'll rehabilitate. Let them get in trouble, we'll rehabilitate. But ABC is a prevention program. Every kid in the world, I'm sure each one of you as a youngster, if you saw boxing, you looked in the door there, looked in the window and said, oh man, I could do that. I can become champion of the world. And but when the kids come in, that's what they figure is going to happen. When they come in, there's a library that starts out A, B, and C. And when they come in, they look around, but they want to look past the library and look back to the back to where you see the bag swing, you see the kids hitting the bags. But before they can get back there, they have to sit down at the books. And we have tutors that tutor our kids. And with that, we have 4 or 5 kids that's graduated from major colleges. Lizette Corrales, she just graduated from UC Berkeley Mechanical Engineering this past year.
Oh, goodness.
Uh,
Wow. Good stuff.
Isabel Garcia, she graduated from UCSD last year.
Man.
Lamar Slater, who's been with AB&C long enough, he was with my dad for a minute. He graduated from the school system in San Diego with honors, and went on to graduate from Morehouse College, Morehouse College with honors. Then we have Abraham Garcia. He has his white coat at the University of Washington. He's studying to be a doctor.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah. And we have,
So you're doing something right.
we
They're
have this
listening to
kid.
you.
Well, I listen to him.
All right.
A man upstairs, a Lord and Savior. But then we have Martin Nunez. Martin Nunez used to come to the gym. He could hardly stand up. He's probably 10, 11 years old. And we have what's called the concept. And he couldn't even get the words out. Martin Nunez dropped out of school. He got arrested. He went back to school. He is now one of our assistant district attorneys.
My goodness here.
San Diego.
No kidding. Let's get the two of you guys back on the air with us. Seriously, that would be fantastic, getting the two back on the air with us. Artem, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, obesity, childhood obesity,
Yeah.
and adult onset diabetes are a huge thing here, especially in the city of San Diego. We are supposed to be the fittest city in the United States. Do you know the fittest city in the United States is right now?
Not
You're not going to believe it. It's like Minneapolis.
really.
Not kidding. It's like top 3. It switches around, but honestly.
Wow.
So when you go in there and you walk around, I'm seeing shrinking people, which is a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go out as a selling proposition and start saying, I can save your life type things? And because that's what's happening there. I mean, you've got the beautiful people that walk around that are genetically predisposed to Tommy. For example.
Exactly.
Certainly Makayla. A couple of us maybe not. But the long story short, what's the
Absolutely.
push nowadays?
Well,
Because-
especially over the last 2 years, we realized how important your health is, right? With all the shutdowns that we've been dealing with and COVID and everything else. So I think fitness is a huge aspect of it, and especially what we do, combat sports. It just makes your workout so much different, so unique. And we have people from different walks of life joining us.
You know who hit the bag the hardest? Is these ladies that are, I'm going to say,
that's right.
40 to 60. Do you know why? Because they are hitting their husbands. Like
we have some diehard.
I think
members
somebody's
there,
like,
yeah.
I walked up to a lady, who are you hitting? And she goes, he's over there.
But I think the coolest thing is to see that you have different people working out there. Someone like yourself, you have young kids working out, you have moms, dads.
Well, plus you have
business
spin there.
professionals.
Plus you got weightlifting, you got spin there, you got yoga, you've got
weight
interpretive
training.
dance for
Yeah.
Tommy's.
So combat sports
class.
is our kind of core kind of offering, but we obviously specialize in all kinds.
You guys got to go visit it, and I know we have a picture of the Muhammad Ali wall and stuff here.
Yeah. Hey, after the break,
Yeah.
I want to talk to Jesse about what he did over at Castle Park High School.
And we got to talk about the upcoming golf tournament.
That's right. I got
Do you know what?
a huge thank you.
Excuse me, hold on. Wait for it. This is Tommy's 300. There we go.
There you go.
He'll be playing.
And more Makayla Phillips.
Yeah. On the air is on the air. Thank you so much for swinging by today. Don't give me ideas.
Don't give me ideas.
Don't
I'll
give
play
me
with these guys all day.
Don't give me the. We got 40 gigs next year. You can't have any one
I
of
told
them.
him earlier. I told him earlier I'm moving in.
She's up there at the Oscars, and then yeah, what happened to James? Yeah, that's how you lose band members.
Hey, but I do want to give it up for her Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron's here. Give it for Uncle Ron.
Hey, Uncle Ron. Everybody needs an Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron.
That's right. I get Uncle Billy from now on. Uncle Billy, right?
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. I like that.
You're doing good things in the community.
Thank you. Can
Not
I
sure that
start
Jack-
out before I say that? Can I say thank you?
Yes, but I'm not sure that jacket's part of the good you're doing.
I'm your holiday half Mexican. I'm feeling very honky tonk today, and I don't know. You guys don't like this? Hey, can I just tell you?
Looks like there'll be some editing during the show.
Possibly.
That wasn't racist. It was prejudice.
That's not. I'm half. Okay.
I know you're half man.
Sully.
Oh.
What's your last name?
Lozano.
Which is why it's okay. So you know
Thank
what?
you.
Give him a big hat.
Jesse Lozano. So,
Okay, first of all.
let me just say, the
All
Sully
right.
Band made a donation to the Turkey Bowl Golf Tournament, which helps raise money for
Yes,
what
we
we do
do.
in the community with One More Win. And I just want to tell you, it's the largest donation we've ever gotten. Next to, excuse me, you are tied with Chevrolet for the largest donation ever given to our.
When you think Sully, you think Chevy, babe.
I don't know what happened, but so thank you for supporting the tournament. And what we do, we throw a couple golf tournaments throughout the year that raise money for high school athletics.
Yes.
And we pick 3 schools a year. And as we were talking earlier, sometimes you just need to ask for help. The way One More Win works is if you go to onemorewin.org and you're a coach or a parent or a student, anyone playing high school athletics, and you're a part of a team that has 0 money, you have a lot of struggles with fundraising, whatever it is. When you email One More Win and nominate the team, we pick 3 teams a year, and that's what we did with the Castle Park girls varsity soccer team.
Yes.
We were over there on Monday. We dropped off a little over $6,000 worth of equipment. We did brand new uniforms.
That goes a long way.
It does for a 15-person soccer team.
I'll say, yeah.
We did home and
What
away
do they got, jerseys?
Home and away jerseys. A
Couple of glitzy belts, maybe?
We got the goalie gloves. They got to have goalie gloves. I didn't know this. Those are a big deal.
Those Mickey Mouse things.
They're big, yes. They're kind of crazy. But we, goalie gloves. We set them up with the uniforms, nets for their field. What we've learned over the years is there's a lot of sports programs at the high school level in San Diego that get almost no funding, and they still have to play against kids that get all the funding in the world, and it is a really uneven playing field. So we are looking for all those schools that need help, and as long as we can still throw our golf tournaments and get great sponsors like you,
But
we'll
wait
be
a
able to
minute.
help everybody.
Of course.
Jesse, I went to Castle Park High School, so on behalf of everyone in Chula Vista and everyone that I stay in contact with from Castle Park High School, thank you, because what you did means a lot. Castle Park High School has nothing.
Go Trojans.
They don't have it.
And let me tell you this.
They don't have anything.
The letter we got was from their brand new coach, and she sent a letter and said, hey, I'm taking over this team. These kids have been forgotten. No one has paid attention to this program in years. We're talking 20-year-old uniforms. We're talking nets that have never been replaced in 35 years. So to be able to step in, provide her with that so she can really kick off the season with those kids. One More Win, the thought behind the name of our charity is that hopefully with these donations, whatever their record was last year, maybe they'll get one more win this year. Just because of the extra help. So that's the goal, and I think we did it.
And I think we understand it.
Yes, having actual
That's what
cleats
it
in their
means.
cleats makes a big difference.
Yes, actually having the resources to compete against other kids that have a logo on the side of their van, it's crazy.
You know how Homeland Security says, see something, say something? I think you should say, need something, say something. We've got a platform here. Email the studios, control room at Loft 100 or whatever. They'll be up on the screen there. I don't know. I don't know.
Or onemorewin.org on our website for sports donations. Same thing. See something, say something. Send us a quick email.
Yeah, send us what you
know what's
need.
going on.
Yeah, if you need something, because we have a platform here and we can help you. I think I'll hand it right off to Tommy and then I'll be.
You know what? We're a team.
You're the
We're a
face,
team.
bro. You're the face of it all.
We're a team.
I'll just write the check.
I'm so proud of Jesse and all that you do in the community.
Thanks.
So
buddy.
God
Appreciate
bless
it,
you.
man.
And
Yeah, well done.
keep it up.
If you're not using your platform, you're not using your platform. That is the bottom line, and I absolutely will not spend a day on the radio without trying to do something in the
God
community.
bless you, Jesse Lozano.
Jesse Lozano.
Hey.
Jesse Lozano for Escondido Mayor.
Mayor someday. That's right.
All right, when we come back, you're going to hear one more.
One more
We'll talk
win.
a little bit, but she's going to take us out.
Makayla.
Yeah, do you know you're doing another song? You thought you were going to hear one and done, didn't you?
Oh, 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 no, no, oh, oh, more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling in my pride is the one to blame. Yeah. But I still don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you pay me right now. Your love got me hoping you save me right now. Got me hoping you take me right now. Your love got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love got me looking so crazy, your love. Oh 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 no no. 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 When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in a crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Let me tell you now, oh baby, give me one more chance. I'll show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh darling, I was blind and let you go. But now since I see you in his arms, I want you back.
Wow. There you go. Oh my God. Right? I love this, dude. Stay there. You're not done. Wow.
I love it.
We get her for
Makayla
free.
Phillips.
We get her for free.
Hey, wait
Is that a free deal?
No, I'm just kidding.
I love
For
Makayla.
the exposure.
Makayla's so good.
Billy, what do you got coming up next? Well, how can we support you?
Well, you can go to abcyouthfoundation.org and make donations to what we do. It's so good here in the USA. We kind of overlook a lot of things. Our kids are in trouble. Our country is in trouble. And if we don't start paying more attention to the prevention part of it, a young girl came in 6 months ago and she said, Coach, I need to talk to you. Said, Coach, I'm with child. I said, oh man. And she said, hold it, Coach. Don't get angry. And she looked around and said, honey, will you come here? She said, Coach, at A, B, and C, we all make mistakes. But we recognize when somebody does something off of some encouragement that you have given them. She says, at A, B, and C, Coach, we learn you get married before you have a child.
There you go.
And so we have dozens and dozens of kids. Terry Diamond was a kid that used to go to jail every weekend, and I'm not exaggerating. This kid has one of the finest roofing companies in San Diego, California.
Wow.
2 years ago, he came and knocked on my door, and he said, Coach, I need to see you. He said, no, you come out. He says, I want you to meet my wife. He had went and got married. 2 more years later, he comes back. Coach, I need you to meet my daughter.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's
I have an idea. Why don't we kick, what's the name of the website again?
abcyouthfoundation.org.
And they can make donations there?
Yes, sir.
Let's kick it off with a $2,500 donation from us. How about that? Artem, what do you guys got coming? You guys have events all
Thank
the
you
time
for-
over there.
We have events all the time. Thank you for having me, first of all. But
oh, you guys are coming back.
The Boxing Club East Village, the Boxing Club Kearny Mesa, the Boxing Club Solana Beach, which one you go to, and then soon coming the Boxing Club Rancho Bernardo.
Wow.
Please come support. Check them out.
Yeah.
Would love for everyone to.
They walk in and
experience what
mention
we're all
Sully. Can they get a free water bottle or
They
something?
can get something for sure. They'll get a Sully special.
Yes.
Sully
They'll get nauseous in about 30 minutes. No, it's actually great. They're boxing classes. You see people. I mean, there's more than one 70-plus-year-old man or woman in boxing classes, and once they get in there one time, they're in there every freaking
I'd say
day.
99% of people that join us have no previous experience at
Good
any
stuff.
age.
Do you have a website?
The Boxing Club, the BXNGclub.com.
BXNGclub.com.
And Jesse Lozano, thank you very much for being here. We don't have time to talk to you right now because we have.
No, we do. We've got plenty of time.
Really quick, onemorewin.org. Since a great Turkey Bowl golf tournament happened, thank you so much once
You're
again
welcome.
for the donation. We now have another donation to make for the spring semester. So if you are a coach or a parent or a player of any high school athletic program in San Diego that has a spring sport, nominate your team right now at onemorewin.org, and we'll figure this out. and get
Hit me
you
up in
stuff.
January. Billy took my wallet today.
Roger for that. We're good. No, I took your wallet in November. We're
And
good.
you're heard on Star 94.1 with Jesse and Tati and my favorite producer, Shelly Brown.
Thank you, buddy.
If you want to be on, the air, please send us an email, and Mary will get you in studio here. We want to have a live studio audience every time. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, Makayla Phillips.
Baby, forgive me. That's all he's saying. Lost in translation. Think that I need to switch up the station. Just need some closure. Baby, come closer. So sick of hearing, baby, I'm sorry, over and over. Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing, so sick of hearing. Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing, arte de oír, yeah.
Perdóname, mi amor, perdóname. Perdóname, mi amor, perdóname. Sé que cometí muchos errores, ya que quiero estar contigo.
Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing you say. Now that I'm solo, I'm not going home, no. Body out of control, no. He wanna watch me drop it in slow-mo. He likes how we move, so I get off the dance floor. I tell him, why don't we leave everybody, sneak out the back door? Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing, so sick of hearing. Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing, arte de oír, yeah.
Perdóname, mi amor, perdóname. Perdóname, mi amor, perdóname. Sé que cometí muchos errores, ahora que yo quiero estar contigo.
Do you really mean it? Don't you even say it? Do you really mean it? So sick of hearing you say. He just want attention, he don't got no patience. Think I'm going crazy, I need medication. No, I